Are we? I think we're live.
I think we're live. We're live.
It's all messed up. Everything's messed up.
The Dad and Drew Show. Two idiots on tangents. Live Wednesdays at 8. YouTube.com/The Dad and Drew Show.
It's terrible. Everything is terrible.
Not everything is awesome, like the Lego movie.
No,
but everything is terrible. Jamie.
Oh my God.
Jamie is having technical difficulties, guys. So, bear with him today.
I am having a drewment.
I
am having a drewment because my computer has decided that everything that normally works is not going to work.
It ain't gonna work.
So I have lots of stuff to talk about. I might not have as many images to show you or ways to do this today, but we will soldier on.
We will. And you know what? Maybe I can try to act out the pictures. You can tell me what they look like.
I can tell you what's going on.
I'll try to act out the pictures. Hi, everybody.
How's everybody doing today?
I'd ask you how you're doing, but I don't think you're doing that great at the moment. So
no, I gotta pull up
difficulties.
No, I gotta pull up a Google Doc, so that I can.
While you do that, I will say hi to everybody.
Yes, please. Can you welcome the folks into the stream?
Rick DeCellis, welcome in. Myra Hasty, hello. Raging Dino. I think it's Dino. Dino. We have TNH Summers, Mickey Stein. Welcome in, guys. Thank you for joining. Kevin Fisher, Power Mad, The Disney Stranger. We have who else do we got? We have Leslie. She's ready to go. Richard Scott.
She's ready to go. Her stuff's
Wilkerson.
Fine.
Dizlou's in the house. Welcome in. Johnny Neverland, because he never lands. Julie Hicks and Sally Turney. And that is why he's so fly. But welcome in, guys. And if you are new and you're like ninja watching, welcome to the Dad and Drew Show. I am Drew. That's Dad.
Dad. Boop the like. Share the stream.
Like. Yeah.
Do all sorts of fun stuff.
Subscribe to. You'll love it.
Subscribe. How's everything been, buddy? What's going on? Like, I know you've been at we've been at the Epcot Festival, the Flower and Garden a lot, twice already. Can't get enough of it.
I think have we been 3 times? I think we've been 3 times. Yeah. It's my favorite festival. I love it so much. And I just want to eat some more food over there. I saw that you ate the bison and the goat cheese popsicle
I
thing.
Goat cheesed it, buddy.
Man, I got to get over there and try it. Adam Ball, what's up, buddy?
And I have things I need to discuss with you. You say you tried the frushi and you didn't hate it?
So I actually put up an Instagram picture today. So
I know. I follow you on Instagram, as should all of you.
Exactly. The frushi, I ate it, and it wasn't like this is the worst thing I've ever had. Like, I didn't mind it. Would it be something that I'd be like, oh, let's go get some frushi? Definitely not. Like, it wouldn't be like I need to go get some frushi. I tried it. I didn't hate it, but I didn't love it.
Question.
It didn't wow me.
Did you finish it?
We did, because we paid for it.
See, we didn't even finish it. I couldn't even finish it.
Okay, let me take it back. If it had been just me, I would not have finished it. I would have had maybe 2 pieces and then been done. But me and Queen split it. So
okay.
But some people are like, it's the greatest thing ever, and then other people are like, I didn't like it at all. I thought it was okay. It was okay.
It is sushi made with sweet rice wrapped in a fruit roll with fruit. There's no fish involved in this sushi.
No.
And it is not good. I digress.
The best thing about it is the fruit.
I'd say the whipped cream.
Yeah, I don't think Queen will not say the whipped cream.
Queen will not agree
No.
with me on that aspect of it.
No,
But
no. But yeah, she definitely was less of a fan than I was. But yeah, I mean, it's Frushi. Like I said, I won't run to Epcot to get it again.
okay.
Okay.
I think what we'll do is let's start with both this gentleman and I have been to the movies.
Yes, I love the movies. I just love them.
I missed the movies. This is the second
too.
movie I've been in the theaters for since things went crazy.
Mhm.
I saw Spider-Man.
Me too.
And now I have seen The Batman.
Bam. And not just Batman, the Batman.
No, it literally, like when the movie opens, it just says The Batman
Yep.
right up on the screen.
Yeah. Yep.
And we will do this. Don't worry. No one has to click away. This will be a spoiler-free review. If you have seen previews of the movie, we will spoil nothing more than the footage that has already been shown in previews.
Yep.
So Drew saw it before me, and then I saw it after him, and he's like, let me know what you think. And I was like, okay. And it is unlike any superhero movie I have seen to date.
Yep.
The closest thing I think it comes to is the original Batman movie, back with Michael Keaton, but it takes it even to a further realism level than that Batman. It is the most you could believe this Batman happening in real life movie that I've seen.
Which I thought was brilliant. I absolutely thought was brilliant. And I will say something like we said, no spoilers. And you can even see this in the trailer, but you'll see Bruce Wayne, after he takes his mask off and he has black makeup, like smeared on his thing, which for me, and I know it sounds silly, that was like one of the coolest things that I saw in the movie, because every Batman that you've seen, that he has the mask on or whatever, they always have black there, but yet when they take off the mask, there's no black. And it's like, so basically Jamie was talking about it being real, being more down to earth, raw, real, believable Batman, where you're like, yeah, he would have had to put makeup on his eyes. And I just thought that was such a really cool, tiny detail, but really gave you, that sums up kind of how the movie played out,
So there's Catwoman, there's Riddler, and the guy in the middle is the Penguin, which you wouldn't even believe who plays the Penguin.
Dude, I forgot until after the movie. I swear.
No, you totally do not know. Go ahead. You can let them know. It's just blew me away.
Guys, so Penguin, this dude who looks like a chubby, like a mafia boss, crime boss kind of guy with like a New York accent, is Colin Farrell. Now, Veronica, my lovely wife, looked at me and was like, that's Colin Farrell. And I said, yeah, that's Colin Farrell. And she goes, why didn't they just find a guy that looks like that? Because no, seriously, they said it was like 4 to 6 hours to put on the makeup to create this guy who doesn't look like Colin Farrell and doesn't even sound like Colin Farrell. But dude, he was awesome. It was just.
I think, why didn't they get a guy who looks like that? Because a guy who looks like that can't act like Colin Farrell.
That is exactly what I said. Yep, they wouldn't have the chops, possibly. You know what I mean? Like,
I love that word, chops. I love that word, chops.
The acting chops.
Yes.
But no, I mark my words, they are going to win an award.
We've said nothing. How could you? We've ruined nothing. We ruined that Colin Farrell plays him.
Cover your ears, Adam. La la la.
Cover your ears, Adam.
All that's in the trailer. All that's in the
That's
trailer.
all in the trailer. And I think that this movie takes place in a really cool time period for Batman. This isn't old, seasoned, knows everything what he's doing Batman.
Mhm.
It's like Batman in the second year of him ever being Batman. So he's still like figuring it out. And I thought that added a very cool spin to the movie that was unlike any of the other Batman movies. And it was very detective-y. That was the other thing.
And more real. And they, and that's why they talked about they wanted the Riddler, as that antagonist, because it was kind of like a detective like Zodiac, the Zodiac killer.
The Zodiac killer. It was very similar to the Zodiac with the ciphers and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yep. Kind of based on that. So it was kind of like,
film noir. Yes. Leslie, it was very film noir. Like I will also say that like I kind of wanted to hate Pattinson, but
dude,
he did a great job. He nailed it.
Do you know, since Keaton, dude, right? I showed Veronica earlier. You know that look when he just like looks off into the distance where he's got that Batman look?
Mm-hmm.
No one has done it as well. Like Michael Keaton, really, I like how he like had that like stoic, like I'm Batman look. Robert Pattinson nailed it, dude. Nobody else has done it. Like he just had that like believable Batman look, man. It's just amazing. Like he nailed the role, and I wanted to hate it too.
I wanted to hate glittery vampire Batman. I really did.
It was Twilight vampire,
and like he's Batman. Even like moody, like in the trailers, like he's like looks moody and stuff, and you're like, oh, they're gonna make him like a moody vampire-y Batman. But like, nope, it works. The way the casting worked, the way the movie was filmed, everything worked. And to talk about way something was filmed, the cinematography in this movie is beautiful. It is like on the level of the best filmed movies you'll see. It's great.
Yes. I enjoyed it. And I think, Jamie, a lot of people are going to watch it and have a certain feeling right after they watch it. The more you're away from it and you think about the movie, it starts to really resonate in your mind. And it's almost like you gain more of an appreciation for it and an understanding, I guess, because you're like still thinking about it,
And that's the way I was. When I left the theater, I was like, I'm pretty sure I really liked that. But like, I wasn't sure because
right.
I was like, it's not the Avengers. It's not like there's no humor in it. It is not a funny movie. And I like my funny comedic superhero-y movies. I love Ant-Man. I love Guardians of the Galaxy. Like I love those, but this was just so different and refreshing.
Yeah.
I think as I left and I sat with it more, I was like, man, that was really cool.
Yeah. And the Batmobile, but
hold on. Here we go. Now, like guys, it's going to be a little bit different with like my sharing of screens is not working so well. So it's going to take me a little bit of time to get in between stuff, but
won't be. Oh my God.
Dude. That Batmobile is probably legit the coolest. I mean, the Tumbler one from the Dark Knight trilogy was awesome.
It was cool. But it was like military grade.
Yeah.
Kind of
this is like some dude in his garage built the scariest car he could think of.
Yeah, and then put on a Batman suit and went out and fight crime.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Oh my God. And the sounds,
put makeup like around his eyes.
The audio they put with it and the rumbles and the sounds and everything was on point. So great. The car was intimidating.
I've never been a super car guy. You know that about me. Most people do. Not that I don't like cars, but it's just I'm not a car guy. When this thing revved up in the movie, okay, something happened to me. And I'm like, I was thinking I was just some crazy dude that I was telling, Queen, I'm like, oh, I like that sound, man. I loved it. I went online. There are people that are talking specifically about when that thing revved up. Like They have an audience reaction, like just the audio. People are losing their minds, man, because it was just so impactful. So
it is kind of like the Keaton Batmobile, but way more serious. Like
more
like
realistic.
The Keaton, more realistic. That like the Keaton movie, like, you know, the penguin kind of looked like a penguin, and like, you know, no, this is just legit like a detective movie where some guy decided, I'm going to dress up like a scary bat in like crazy body armor and just go wreck people.
Yep.
And he is violent. He is mean.
Well, he's just so, like you said, he's unseasoned. So he's so like, I don't even know what I'm doing, but I'm doing something. You know what I mean? He doesn't really have a trajectory. He's just kind of like, I'm going to go out and do things.
And I would think if I was a bad guy, and I heard that car and then saw the red lights, I'd pee myself.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'd be gone.
It's right there. I'd be like, I'm done. I'm done.
Yep.
I give
up. Bye,
up.
Everybody.
I'm done doing the crime thing. The crime thing is over. I'm out of crime.
Can I join you? That's what I'd say. Can I join you? Your car's cool. I want to join you.
We're together. Me and you.
I'll help you. I'll help you. I'll help you. Just don't hurt me. Don't hurt me.
So I give it 2 gigantic, enthusiastic thumbs ups. 2 from Drew. I feel like we did not ruin anything. No plot details. I feel like this was just a good, solid. We loved the movie. We loved the look. The script was well written, well thought out. It was like a thinking movie, but it wasn't Inception, where you're like just totally confused at the end. You're like, what happened? Are they dead?
Or
you don't even know.
Or was it a dream? I don't know.
Right.
I don't know.
So I thought they just nailed it. Hello, kiddo.
I did too. Yeah, no, we basically told you guys what is in the trailer.
Look at this cool kid.
Oh, look at her glasses. I want some of those. I need some of those.
She's looking snazzy. I'll say that's
She's
snazzy.
looking snazzy. Are those
we
reading
didn't ruin
glasses?
It. Thank you, Stephanie Kramer. I feel like we did a decent job and we did not ruin it. I think that's a yes, go ahead.
A fact I actually learned because I couldn't help myself. I was watching things about Batman and about I always like to know behind the, you know what I mean? Behind the story about things.
Yes.
And Ben Affleck actually wrote a script for this movie.
Yeah. This was originally supposed to be
a Batfleck. And then I forget the name. What's the name of the director? I know his name. Matt Reeves. He basically was like, yeah, and he was going to use it. And then he went, nah, I'm going to write my own thing. And he literally wrote that script for Patterson. Straight
because
up.
he watched some horror movie he was in.
Yep.
And he loved his Epa, Christy J.
D for Disney.
Yeah, D for Disney. John for Disney.
John for John for Disney. But yeah, great movie.
Yeah. Switching from the bat to something more about the mouse.
Oh, nicely done. I like that.
The Epcot experience closed the day I went there. It was actually, I thought I was going to make it. We went on 3/14, which is Pi Day. Right. And they said it was closing 3/14. I thought it meant that was the last day.
Oh, no.
It was closed. I loved this little experience. I mean, it's nothing big. It's not a big deal, but it was super cool.
It was just relaxing, dude. I remember you and I went in there and just were like, this is nice. You
get out of the heat. You get a little bit of AC, and that projection mapping that they had going was just the coolest.
Yeah, it was really cool, man. A lot going on.
Doing your makeup. I feel a little shiny. Can you take care of me?
Do you feel a little Robert Pattinson?
I do a little bit, a little shiny, a little sparkly. Yeah. So the Zach Ridley announced, which is one of the Imagineers who I follow on Instagram, and you should too. Get all sorts of cool information from. He announced basically I'll read, and I think it sums it up pretty well as to why they closed it. Even my stupid tablet doesn't want to work.
Antonio M., welcome in. Jamie's having tech issues today, man, and I feel you. That's my everyday Jamie. So now you know how I feel every single day of my life.
Yes. All right, here, hold on. It says, all right. With the transformation now well underway and many of those projects now open, including Remy's Ratatouille Adventure, Harmonious, and the upcoming debut of Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind this summer, we have decided it's time to close the Epcot experience on March 14th and make way for new, exciting activations of the Odyssey Pavilion to create a great experience for our guests.
Nice.
So basically what they're saying is a lot of the stuff that they introduced is already either underway, done, or opening.
Or canceled.
So it's kind of, we'll get into that. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So they're saying it's not really needed, really.
Right.
So I guess they can. Now I don't remember if there was anything in there before. Do you?
I've been racking my brain, and I honestly I didn't go in there enough. Like I don't even remember what was in there before. I really don't.
If anyone in chat can let us know, Stranger should know. He knows everything about the history of Disney. Yeah. What was in there before the Epcot experience opened up? Because I mean, they've got that whole 360 screen. Like, is that just going away? Are they going to repurpose it? I'm interested to see what they do with it. Like,
yeah, they should do what they do with like in the Canadian pavilion, the other pavilions where they have like the show.
Yes,
you know, like the Canada 360 or whatever it's called. I enjoy it. What is that? What is that, Jamie? What is that?
That would happen to be 17 Cherry Tree Lane. I don't know much of this because I've only seen the new movie and kind of didn't really pay attention to it. But this is Mary Poppins land, y'all. And this was originally going to be an attraction or an area. I don't remember exactly what was announced. I don't think it was a ride.
No, I don't think it was a ride. It was just sort of like a
retheming.
Yeah, just like a little pay tribute to Mary Poppins kind of vibe.
Okay. A restaurant is what Christy J says she thinks was in there before. Okay. I thought it was just like a seating area for the pavilion. So interesting. They used it as festivals and merchandise. Okay. Yeah, well, I remember like meeting Minnie Mouse in there on the other side, but that was still while Epcot experience was there.
G-Free says yes, I can't spell.
Yep, you instantly thought Mary Poppins. So they announced this a while ago, and they're like, okay, we're doing this awesome thing. Everybody was excited. They had this whole cherry tree thing that happened in the Epcot experience with all the leaves coming through and showing it. It was really cool. And then they were like, the apocalypse hit. That's done. We don't got money for that.
They canned it.
But in a recent investor call, the most recent investor call, Bob Paycheck mentioned that it is not canceled. It was just postponed. He did not give an update as to when it's going to be unpostponed, but he wanted to assure people that it was not canceled. He said, as it is one of the things he was most excited about because he loves Mary Poppins, apparently. Doesn't look like very much of a Mary Poppins guy, but hey, maybe. So it's just the Odyssey restaurant opening daily. Okay, so it was a restaurant. Okay, cool. Hello, you and your wife say hi. Are you guys saying we are doing great? They should have a spoonful of sugar.
I know. Well, I do. I have a spoonful of sugar in my coffee.
Yes. I actually need to pour myself a drink. That'll make me feel better. I don't have Polar tonight. I have San Pellegrino Italian soda, lemon soda.
Delicious. I love the blood orange ones.
The blood orange was my favorite, but they were out of it. So I figured, you know what? I'll go with a little bit of crisp, refreshing lemon tonight.
Right there should be a commercial for San Pellegrino.
Yeah.
Right there.
So I'm excited about this. I think it'll be cool. I think it'll be like neat to. I think there's a 50-50 split on people with what's happening at Epcot.
Oh, split? I can do split.
You can do splits, yes, but not that kind of, not this kind of split. We're talking a little bit different kind of split.
Banana
So they're definitely adding more IP and taking it away from a little bit of the realism of Epcot and the countries and everything like that. They're making it a little more, I guess, Disney-fied. And I know there is a group of people who are like, why are you ruining Epcot? It's supposed to be educational and real and this and that. And then there's the other group of people that's like, this is fun. This seems fun. I'm in the fun camp.
I'm fun camp.
She's in fun camp.
I'm also in the fun camp, but I can absolutely understand where these, I think you called them.
Hello,
Epcot,
Kaylee Main.
Kaylee Main. Like Epcot, purists, I guess is what you'd say, right? Is that what you'd say?
Oh, great way to say it.
Epcot purists. And I get it. And the reason why I understand is because that's how I felt about Hollywood Studios when it was MGM Studios, when they started to kind of push that on top of MGM, because then it took away from that, like, it's a studio, it's, the backlot tour and all of that kind of vibe. And now they're like,
Bless you.
Thank you.
bless you. Bringing in Mickey for, his, which I love all this stuff. Don't get me wrong. I'm not knocking on it, but, they changed MGM like that. And I think that is what the Epcot purists are a little bit concerned about. And I get it. I understand that, but I'm in the fun camp because I like to have fun.
Me too.
And you do need change. You do need change.
And Walt always wanted things to be changing and evolving. And so I think he would have approved of a lot of this. I think, they're adding Moana. They got Guardians going in there. They've got Frozen already's in there. Ratatouille's in there in France. They still stay kind of true, other than Frozen, to the countries, because Frozen is a made-up land, and then they stuck it in Norway. They're like, Norway's cold. Right?
People from Norwegian people are probably freaking out. Like, what are you doing?
I think they have the greatest argument against it. They're like,
oh yeah,
are we ice princesses? Is that what you think of us? That's what we are in Norway.
Yeah, that's all you guys are.
Hello, James Sisson. Thank you for stopping in.
Adventures VP. And James Sisson, I know that guy.
Yes. Now, I guess part of the other reason they used to have, like, do you know they used to not play music at MGM Studios? Like, there was no theme park music for a while.
Really?
Yeah, because it was a working studio.
Oh, yes.
They couldn't have like background stuff too much going on because there was actually people filming stuff.
Right, to pick it up. And those mics, man, the mics they have pick up everything.
That's
crazy.
Yeah. Now, I'm not the biggest Mary Poppins fan, like I said. Whenever I think of Mary Poppins, I think of Yondu. I'm Mary Poppins, y'all.
But that's not a bad connection for you. You know what I mean?
So while I was like, if you notice, the thumbnail this time is like a little Easter eggy hunt. There's all sorts of little fun stuff about what we're talking about tonight in tonight's thumbnail. So Ellie,
Okay.
you're poking my head.
I'm trying to fix you up. Okay.
So there's a bunch of Easter eggs in the thumbnail. Well, I hid Yondu in the thumbnail. He's in there with his little Mary Poppins, y'all, in the thumbnail. If you guys find him, look for it. But while I was looking for that little thing that I stuck in there, I came across this picture, and it blew my mind. That is Michael Rooker, Yondu Adontu.
Oh my God.
Mary Poppins.
What? Dude, I couldn't even tell that was him, man. Now I can. Oh my. In the hats. Dude, that is brilliant. Now, is that Disneyland or Disney World? That's Disneyland.
That looks to be land because that is
yeah.
not where Mary Poppins would be.
Right.
But then again, he's a famous celebrity. They could have just been like, Mary Poppins, go meet him.
You need to go now. Dude.
But I just like I think that he posted this way back in like 2017 on his Instagram or something. And I just thought it was the greatest thing in the world. I'm like, holy cow. He got to like take a picture with Mary Poppins.
And hold on to the umbrella.
He's holding the umbrella with her. He is holding the umbrella.
Because he's Mary Poppins, y'all.
He's Mary Poppins, y'all.
Now, here's my question. I wonder if he's actually a Mary Poppins fan or if he feels like you do about musicals.
I wonder if he even knows who Mary Poppins was before they told him to say that line in the movie. Like, do you know what I mean? I guess, you never know. Like, they're actors, they're thespians, they know movies and stuff like that a lot of time. But like, could have been not his thing. But I just thought this picture was fantastic.
And she looks like a good younger Mary Poppins.
Yeah.
She does.
That
Yaquita
absolutely cracked me up. I thought it was fantastic.
And now I want to watch Guardians, dude. What a great movie that is.
I want to go watch Guardians again, yes. Which will be opening this summer.
Don't have a date yet.
The rumor is Memorial Day weekend. So I'm excited and hopeful for that.
Well, you better get your reservations.
Oh, yeah.
I'm telling you.
I wonder, it's pretty far out. I wonder if anybody has already like booked up those because that guy slipped on Twitter that, I can't wait to experience this Memorial Day weekend. Like, I wonder if everybody
might not.
I'm out.
They're like, Carl, you're not supposed to say that.
Love you. Have a wonderful evening.
You too. Peace.
Peace.
She's out. She said peace. She did her thing. She's done.
She should have said deuces.
Yeah.
Teach her to say that,
Now, I am a Disney guy. We did Batman. That's not Disney.
No,
I have another non-Disney story in the news today.
Yes, you do. It's Mario.
But it's not here.
No.
It is the one in California.
They always get stuff first.
They do.
Always. They really do. Always.
Because they just added it to their park. We're getting a whole new park. So, I thought that wasn't officially announced. It was accidentally announced, but they still have not confirmed it. Unless they did after that, maybe. But yeah, this looks super cool, man. Like this is like right there. Like next year it'll be opening. Which, okay, so my original plan was I was gonna go to Disneyland this summer as my first Disneyland trip and experience. Now, if this is going to be open for summer 23, I was already planning on not doing it this summer because it really is still not full Disney experience yet. And if I'm going, I want
paying the money,
normal full on Disney experience. But I would totally go to Universal for a day to experience some Super Nintendo World.
Yep. Dude. Yeah, you've seen the videos over in Japan, right?
Bonkers. Love it.
Wow. I mean, I don't know if they're going to do it to that extent over here, but dude, it's going to be awesome. Be awesome.
It's going to be amazing. So that makes me feel better about having to delay my Disneyland trip this year and push it to next year, knowing that hopefully I'll get the additional bonus of Super Mario World. And they can call it Nintendo World. It's Super Mario World.
It's dude, it's what I call it. I was like, it's Super Mario World, not Nintendo. No, Mario. It's all about Mario, man. But
yeah, I agree, Leslie. I agree.
They're gonna hit it hard, man. They're talk about wait times, dude.
And now I think they said they're targeting 24 or 25 for the whole new park to open here, for the Epic Adventure Parks to open.
Yeah.
Which was kind of like, it took 8 years to build Tron, and they're going to build a whole new park in 4, which is kind of funny.
Right. Right.
But yeah, I'm
They just gotta
super
go at
looking forward to this. This is going to be fun.
Yeah. No, and but I think it's smart too. Besides, we'll have if we go, because we kind of want to go too. Maybe we'll go next summer to Disneyland and go do this. But it will be, like you said, opened up. It'll feel
we
a
have to
little
plan
safer.
the dual trip. Like we have to traveling together as a family will be hilarious.
Oh yeah.
I'm not sure that me and you will come back alive. Like I think our wives may kill us.
Mm-hmm. Or just leave us there. They might just leave us there.
Just leave us there.
Yeah.
Just come back by themselves. Use our baggage for shopping.
And guess what, Jamie? We'll just be, California vloggers. We'll just come into that. You know what I mean?
We'll join Trish. We'll hang out with Trish. We'll go wait in some lines.
Waiting some lines with Trish.
We live in a park where a Nintendo park. Yeah. Childhood streaming. Yeah. Oh yeah. I loved Nintendo as a kid. Big time. Now, like if they could do like a GoldenEye, a James Bond GoldenEye section.
Oh my God.
Did you play that? I loved GoldenEye, man.
So like I wasn't a huge video game guy, but I did play video games. But yeah, GoldenEye, dude. That was the one where like there's like 8 of us and we'd all be like,
yes, you're all in a room and you're like,
all in a room,
But the funny thing is, like, yeah, go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna let them know. It's a James Bond game, and it's like a first-person shooter.
It's a first-person shooter. One of the very early ones.
Like, yeah.
Now, when you play them, you're on your own separate screen. You're on your own separate computer. It used to be like 4 windows on the screen.
4 squares, 4 boxes. Yeah.
And you could see the other person's screen as you're playing, and you'd be like, "Stop looking at my screen," because like people would like cheat to figure out where you are.
Figure out where you are. Yep. And you always had one player. We always had one player. I won't say his name, but we always had a player that it didn't matter. You could play for 17 hours in a row and practice. You'd get in there within 3 minutes. He'd be like, "You're done." He would just get you every time. He was like Mr. Sniper Man. Amazing.
I played video games with some like hefty duty video game people back in the day when I worked at the arcade, and like kids who went like to the championships of like certain things and stuff. And it was like, I was like this average person, and like you'd walk in the room, bam, you're dead. And you're like, I didn't even turn the game on.
I hit one button.
And you're done.
So you weren't Mr. Wizard? Oh wait, no. What was it?
I was decent. Like, so I would be like, I was like a good player, but I just happened to be friends with people who were the whiz.
Yeah.
Like savants.
What is the movie with what's his face from Wonder Years?
The Power Glove. The Power Glove.
The
kid or something. The Whiz Kid or
Whiz
something.
Kid or the Wizard or something.
The Wizard. The Wizard.
Is it the Wizard?
The Wizard. I think it's the Wizard, and that was where
Kevin
they
Arnold?
introduced the Power Glove.
Power Glove,
which was the most ridiculous. It didn't do anything.
It didn't work. It was horrible. It was horrible.
I had a Power Glove. I also had the robot. Did you have the robot? There was like this little robot with like spinning discs. Like, and it was part of one game. Yeah.
No, I didn't have
that one. Yeah. And then, of course, the gun for Duck Hunt.
Oh, dude, Duck Hunt.
Everybody had Duck Hunt.
Duck Hunt.
Everybody had Duck Hunt.
And that dog, I don't think any video game character has made more people furious than that dog when he's laughing.
I don't think has resulted in more broken screens because people would just get so angry and huck the gun at the dog because he'd be like, and then
I know.
You're like, oh,
he mocked you. He was mocking you
openly to your face.
Yep. And then, great game though. But see, I was an Excite Bike. I used to love Excite Bike. You ever play that?
Yes,
Excite Bike?
I loved Excite Bike. Yes.
That was my jam right there. I love racing games. Love them.
Yeah, racing games were fun. Tech Mobile, which was a different, I think it was for television, was Tech Mobile. I don't know if that was on a Nintendo or not, but that was like the cheesiest football game ever. The graphics were horrible.
Yeah.
Horrible.
The old sports video games were pretty bad. Pretty bad.
They were pretty like Madden 1 was was a light years ahead of this.
Mm-hmm.
Now we were just talking about they're going to build an entire park in like 3 or 4 or 5 years, and it's like 22 years I think they've been taking to build Tron.
I think this is the 23rd year. Yeah, it's
Now,
been a while, dude.
To be fair, is the one from Hong Kong or Shanghai. I forget which one, if it's Shanghai or Hong Kong. But I can't wait to see ours lit up like that. That is going to be
It's a spectacle.
amazing.
Yeah, it's going to be a spectacle.
And I that looks big. Like, I don't even know if is ours that big? Doesn't seem it.
It doesn't, but ours is still pretty big though. Like you look at it's a pretty big structure.
Like we don't have the bridge going into it, which is super cool.
Right.
I like that bridge. Because if they did, they would have already built it. So I know if we don't have that.
No.
But yeah, it looks awesome. And they shared some new updates.
Ooh. Jennifer J. Quinn.
Where did my others?
And
yes,
Queen
they've
Bee.
shared some new updates on Tron. They're going to be testing them. We're going to get to see people, well, kind of people, going around on the trains soon.
Really?
Yeah, they're already in that phase where they said we're going to see just, he called them trains. I don't know why he called them trains in the video, but we're going to have trains going by first by themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going to have trains with what could be literally the creepiest thing I've seen. I have to show you guys this video. I know we're probably going to get
the dummy.
The dummy. We're going to get in trouble or copyrighted for it, but I don't really
whatever.
care. All right, come on, go away. Really, computer? There we go.
Tech, man.
I'm telling you, it is. My computer has just gone. I don't know if it did an update and things are wacky or what, but it is just not agreeing with me. So, all right. This is the video that they shared.
Here we are at Tron Light Cycle Run at the Magic Kingdom, and we're getting ready to start our next phase of ride testing. So we're just getting to the end of what we're referring to as phase one, which is the basic setup of the system. Now we're moving into what we're referring to.
Is that Gerald?
Looks good.
I like how he's like, it was phase one. This could be confusing to you. The next one is phase two. This is confusing technical stuff.
That everything got appropriate clearance in every place. It's going to be completely visible to our guests.
Now, the next phase is what we call phase kumquat.
After push.
That's right. Phase potato.
Launch system.
Yes.
We'll approach it in incremental steps until we're.
Look at those things. They look so awesome.
They look amazing.
Now this.
Those poor things. They look tired. They look really tired. I'm done. I'm tired.
We'll start putting our ride team members on board, which is quite a thrill.
They're like, I don't want to do this.
Stop it. I didn't volunteer.
I don't want to be on it.
The work that we get to do, working with our dedicated team, controls engineers and mechanical engineers.
Like, could you at least make them look like?
I know, like, yeah,
they work right alongside with us because the project team is done.
Or paint some eyeballs on them or something. They're exhausted, Matt.
For years to come.
They're exhausted, Matt Castle. Yes,
Working
they're
with the team is
exhausted.
amazing. Like, we
are constantly trying new things each and every day.
I know it's very
You're not sure what you're
confusing,
gonna be
stranger.
doing
If
when you
phase
walk into
1,
work, so
then
it's super fun and
phase
exciting.
2. This is
Now, what is
Every
this
time they
phase
bring
2
in a
you
train,
speak of?
We all
yes.
stand in the maintenance bay and just
And then,
watch
of course,
and
it's
are
phase
just in awe
potato
the entire
after
time
that.
they're putting it together.
Phase
It is
potato.
such a unique experience
Yes.
for us as a small team.
The
that we
dummies
are.
rage quit. Yeah,
Once
they're
this ride
done.
opens, I'm going to be so proud of
Maybe
it.
it's like the
kind
whole
of like my
hand
baby at
grenade
this
of
point.
Antioch.
It's
I
going to
don't
be
know.
such a great feeling once this ride does
Dude,
get
those are
running
so
and open
cool.
to guests.
People always ask, what's your favorite memory of every attraction?
I can't wait to get
Favorite
vertigo on
memory
this
of
thing.
every attraction
Oh,
is
you are
being
gonna
out here on
so
opening
be
day,
out for a month.
watching them experience it.
But
the
I gotta do it,
smiles,
man.
The
Have to.
excitement, the memories that they're going to build with their family. It's just awesome.
And the kids that are gonna not like their parents anymore because they made them go on that
And
ride.
the hurling that will most likely happen
Mhm.
is going to be spectacular.
Now,
Because there are going to be some people who are not ready for it. There are going to be people like you
Mhm.
who are like, I don't do thrill rides, but I
Here I
have
go.
to do this ride.
Gotta do it once. Gotta do it once.
The only way you're going to have to pull, we call it a chasing mic, is what we're going to have to call it. You're going to have to get the glasses with the camera built in.
Yep.
And that
with
is the only way you're going to be
strap.
able to film this, or like a head mount or something, or a chest mount. No, a chest mount wouldn't even work because you're like this. It's going to literally
you
have
know
to be
what?
like up here.
I feel like I feel like Disney is going to be very diligent on no filming for the safety, because this thing is
Yeah.
going to go, you know what I mean? Like, really, man, I think they're going to go, nope, nothing, no.
Yep.
Because, dude, if that thing flies back and
Speaking of filming, I saw, this is an unrelated tangent. I saw a story about a family who was at Universal, and it was on my favorite news site, in negative news, I call it. Every story on this site is legitimately just bashing theme park stuff. For a theme park site, all they get off on it is like making things horrible. But apparently this family, there's some sort of like Gravitron-ish type ride over there at Universal. I don't know. Is there in one of the lands?
Is that Gravitron? Is that the thing that like you stick to the wall?
Yeah, you're like stuck to the wall kind of thing or something. I don't know. There's some sort of spinny ride or something.
Okay.
And the wife and the kid were on the ride, and the dad stayed back with a younger kid, and he was filming, not on the ride. He was filming the ride from the outside while waiting for them to finish. And the person came up over the loudspeaker and was like, all phones must be put away. We will not start the ride till the phones are put away. And like everybody on the ride's looking around like, nobody has a phone. Nobody's filming, nobody's doing anything. What's going on? Right. And like the guy's like, it can't be talking about me. I'm not on the ride. And then eventually, like they did again. We will not start the ride until all phones are put away and filming is stopped. And like, he's like, what? So he stopped and they started the ride. Like,
that's weird.
They wouldn't let him film from the outside of the ride.
Now I got to find out what ride this was, dude, because that's strange.
It was super weird. Like they were like, he was like, he felt persecuted by like just wanting to take a video of his family on a ride. And it wasn't like a streamer or like a vlogger. Right. It was just a dude who wanted to film his family on a ride. And I have heard that like it's legitimately potluck with the employee you get who's running the ride as to how streaming and video goes at Universal.
I literally ask every cast member, like, you know, if I do a stream at Universal, like literally I walk up and go, is it cool? Even typically if it's a ride I've been on before, you know what I mean? Where I'm like, it's cool, right? Like, I don't want to get screamed at. Like,
plus you said like you were streaming, weren't you like streaming ET? And like Universal's came in and was like, hey, this is cool.
Yeah.
It was like Universal's account was on your live stream.
Universal account came in like they were watching me stream ET, and then got off the ride, and they're like, "Yeah, go through the the ET store, like check it out." And I'm like, "Universal's coming in," and they're totally fine with that. You know what I mean? But I'm sorry. Go ahead. What were you
But then
say?
I've heard people who have been shut down on ET and been like, "You can't. No, you gotta put that away. You can't film that."
Yeah.
So it's like, make up your mind.
I wish they would say this honestly. At Universal, Florida, either no streaming or it's okay to stream or vlog. Just make up your mind.
Rides.
Well, and what I'm going to say is the obvious rides I get. Don't be streaming or vlogging on Velocicoaster. Don't be on these crazy rides. But dude,
don't be holding out a camera on those rides. Yeah.
I got scolded for trying to vlog the little train ride in Dr. Seuss's Landing. Do you know what I mean? I'm like, What? Seriously? And they were like, yeah, you can't. And then I've gone into other people's streams and they were on that ride like, look what we're doing. And I'm like, I don't get it, because out in Hollywood they let you film in Universal Hollywood.
In California, Trish does it all the time.
All the time. And I'm like, why is it there but not here? I don't get it.
And they try to say it's on their website. They have a thing on their website that they can use to yell at you for it with that says it's for safety.
That's
okay. Then it's not maybe I made up the Gravitron part, but it was some sort of ride. I thought it sounded like Gravitron. I'll have to look it up and see if I can't find the article to find out the name of the ride for you guys. But while we're doing that, Drew, you got a snazzy looking shirt there, buddy.
Thanks, man. Look at me. And you're kind of going with like a flowery kind of Hawaiian Polynesian kind of theme.
Yeah, and it's a sad day, man.
It's 2 times sad for me because I never got the opportunity to do this.
You never did it. So and it means that it's going to be a Disney experience that you never had.
Like, I have no memories and I always wanted to do it, just never got the opportunity to do it.
You can watch my vlog, which will help. Yep. So I have a vlog on it. We did it December of 2019.
Ooh, you got right in there.
Right before the apocalypse hit.
Yeah, you good timing, dude.
And it was my mother loved that show thing. So my dad was like, let's go take the kid to it. She'll love it. She'll enjoy it. And we went, we had a great time. The food was great. People had said the food was terrible. Food was awesome. Show's great. Dancers are awesome. I know lots of people are not happy about this. Lots of people. And man, I don't see how they get anyone to pay for those bungalows at the prices they're charging.
Dude.
But apparently they get way more people to do it than we thought, because the reason that the show is closing is to make way for more bungalows.
Well,
which is nuts.
Well, but I mean, isn't that the story of Florida and pretty much every other piece of land, where it's like, let's make more land for housing, it's really what it is. But
yeah, it's a sad day, man. I feel bad for all the performers
and people like me that never got to see this,
and people who were told not to film. I had no problems filming there. They let me do a whole vlog there. It was pretty awesome.
It's silly though. Why wouldn't they let you? Bob's idea, right?
It's an awesome show. I see here. I'm trying to look up on that website.
That food makes me hungry.
Oh yeah, it was good. It's a great show. The food, they had like a pulled pork, a Hawaiian pork, barbecue chicken, like a ribs. No, I thought they said more bungalows. They're more home style suites. Well, I know it's DVC because those bungalows are DVC. I didn't know that. It was an apartment complex. Oh, that's even worse.
It's Very ironic that you wrote that down, Sally, about a complex, because literally when we were just talking about this and he's saying they're making, way for, more housing in a sense.
Right.
I'm scared that Disney is just turning things into complexes. That was in my mind, like literally, like where it's going to be, feel like a mall with a whole bunch of, hotels. Like
I'm scrolling through the news site trying to find that story.
uh-huh.
And you know what happens in Mardi Gras in New Orleans, right? It's a little bit different than the Mardi Gras in Universal, right?
It seems like it's a little more intense, a little more risque, I think.
Well, apparently a Universal guest thought she was in New Orleans. And she went a little non-family friendly, I guess is the way to say it.
Oh my goodness.
And yeah, didn't go well for her. She got arrested.
Oh no. Oh jeez,
Yeah.
man. I thought it was like they just said, "Hey, excuse me, ma'am, like you need to stop that." She got arrested. Well, I think there's more to that story. You know what I mean? I think she maybe she had a couple too many coffees and got a little she pulled a Jerry Springer.
The site that I'm referring to, I'll just say that Leslie, the Negative Nancy site is Inside the Magic. If you guys ever want to read Disney news or theme park news with a negative spin on it 90% of the time, go check out Inside the Magic. Like literally every post they have is doom and gloom. Somebody's complaining about something. They had a whole story on a lady was outraged by how dirty the parks were because there are a bunch of hair bands at the top of Everest. That's literally like a meme that's been going on for years, and Disney's just like kind of left it because it's a funny thing.
But it's
that
fun.
There's a bunch of hair bands up there. It's not trashed. It's like
no, it's a thing. It's like a community
it's like an
thing.
Easter egg.
Yeah, but it's something that people find an enjoyment of,
Right. But they did this whole expose on how the dirty parks are and nobody's cleaning the attractions, and I'm like, I don't know if that's what that means.
That's a stretch. That's a little bit of a stretch.
Right?
That's a stretch.
Yeah. If you can find it, Leslie, it was a while ago. It was a couple weeks ago, maybe. I think I had seen it. But yeah, I'm sad about this. Big time sad. There is still another great luau in town. The luau over at the Royal Pacific Hotel in Universal Studios. There is a luau show there. Yeah. And they do a fantastic job. It's a great luau. So if you still want to see, yes, I heard about that one too. The lady and her whole family that tried to just run through the ticket booth together and get in. And then she just totally like claimed her kid. She's like, those aren't my kids. I don't know who those kids are.
Can in this day and age we're living in, dude, there are cameras everywhere.
Yeah.
You're not getting away with anything, man.
No, and like they just literally
You're
tried
not.
to run through the gate, like excuse me, can I see your ticket?
And see ya. It's like, dude, you realize
They're
they're
gonna
gonna find you in the park. Yeah. It's not like you're running into the woods, man.
Yes, there it
Oh,
is.
what?
Inside the Magic. Yes, hold on. Let me see if I can't. Yes. Let me see if I can find that link through Leslie's thing. Come on, let me copy it. Copy. Oh my God, this thing is killing me. Universal team member threatens phone abuse. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can't find that. Hold on. Universal team member threatens phone use.
I can't wait to find out what ride this is because there might be more context to it, or more, more to the story.
Yes. Let's see. Epic something about attractions. Recently, one Universal guest, they experienced an incident where a team member continuously came over the intercom to tell guests to put okay, it is the Steam Force Acceleratron. That is very close to a Gravitron. It has Tron in it.
Wait, what is it called?
It is called the Storm Force Acceleratron. It has a picture of Storm from here, I'm going to show it to you. We'll stop that screen. We're sharing the screen.
My brain is broken up right now. I can't, I know the name.
So
wait a minute, dude. It's the teacups, man.
Is that what they are?
Dude, that's the teacups. I'm pretty sure.
But it's called the Acceleratron. See? The Storm Force Acceleratron. But it does look like teacups.
But is that... No, I think... I swear, if that's the one I'm thinking of, isn't that Queen? Isn't that... Oh, that's Hollywood. Oh, that's Hollywood Studios. I mean...
But this is Orlando. This says Universal Orlando.
Does it? Hold on. Now I got to look that up.
Hold on. I'll...
look it up, because I swear that
here, you'll see it better here. Isn't this riveting, guys?
Riveting stuff here. We need to get to the bottom of this.
Drew figures out where something is.
Dude, it's the teacups. It's the teacups.
It's their teacups, but themed with X-Men, apparently, I guess.
Yeah. Dude, and the guy was outside of it trying to film.
Like, this is very teacup looking.
No, it's the teacups, man. It's what it is.
Okay, so I will read you what it says. When my wife rode a Acceleratron with my son, I hung on the side with our 6-month-old daughter and recorded them on the phone. Pretty early into the ride, I noticed the ride operator telling people to put their phones away. After she repeated herself, I started looking around. I didn't see anyone with their phone on their ride. She said she was gonna stop the ride if phones weren't put away. So I looked over at her and I could swear she was looking at me. I had already recorded what I wanted to, so I stopped the recording and put my phone down. I didn't hear her say anything else about phones on that ride. And then somebody else threatened to stop the ride if phones weren't put away. The operator said, put them away or I'll stop the ride. While I was spinning, I couldn't see any phones. They have a policy against phone usage on attractions. You'll be asked to put them away before boarding. But yeah, it's the teacups. There's a picture of it's literally the teacups.
Yeah, no, it's the teacups. Yeah. Now, okay. Now, so in this story though, because I always, there's always that gray area where that person that was outside filming, maybe they thought the girl was talking to her.
Right.
You know what I mean? But it could have been actually somebody that kept repeatedly pulling out their phone real quick for a picture or something. Do you know what I mean?
I have live streamed the teacups at Disney. Literally.
Right. Yeah.
No problems.
Right. Yeah.
Looks like Dad and Drew are going to get to the bottom of this.
We're going to get to the bottom of this. That's right. That's how we do it. We go on tangents and we get to the bottom of things sometimes.
It was a dark and stormy night. And Dad and Drew were trying to figure out what this ride is.
What it is. It is the teacups.
It's vengeance.
Vengeance.
I don't know if maybe they thought they were filming. I don't know. That literally sounds like a worker with a complex.
Well, it's either, like I said, maybe somebody she needed to feel like empowered, or like I said, that person could just have embellished a little bit that they weren't even talking to that person.
Right.
They were talking to somebody else that was actually on the ride. Maybe because, dude, I've seen it too, where on a ride and they know they're not supposed to be taking pictures and they'll be like, click, and then put it away. You know what I mean? So,
right.
But still though, really? The teacups? You're concerned about people having their phones on the teacups?
Right. Yeah. Cause it's very dangerous.
Very dangerous. Yeah.
The teacups.
I'm telling you.
Like I said, like you said, they need to just be like clear about it. Either you can or you can't. It's on your website. You say you can't do it. Then stop letting people do it. Then everybody stop every single person. Yes. I told you, Sally, like it is legit one of the worst sites. Like they'll do clickbaity things. Like I think like the headline for that is like they were threatened. That person was threatened by a cast member. The cast member didn't even specifically talk to this person. This person just felt that the cast member was talking to them.
No, like I said, they didn't like actually call them out and be like, "Excuse me, sir." You know what I mean? It's not confirmed. That's not confirmed.
Right. So like, and like I said, this is like, you know, like just like they said that, you know, the trash is rampant all over the attractions in there because there's hair ties on the thing.
Now, I don't know if it was that site or a different one, but talk about clickbait. I saw one where it said Universal shutting down. Like that was like kind of the gist of it. Universal Studios shutting down. So I click on it and I start looking. And do you know what the story was? It was a story that a person had sent, you know, a message to Universal about their Hagrid's, you know, the Hagrid's ride, that the show before the ride, like hasn't been running since the, you know, before the, or after the apocalypse. That was the whole story, that they weren't sure when that was going to be back.
So it's not bungalows. It is this thing.
That is atrocious.
This is the new, it doesn't look very Polynesian-y.
It looks like a cash
At least
grab.
the Polynesian resort looks Polynesian-y. So I guess this is going to be like their Bay Lake Tower portion of the Polynesian.
Cash grab.
It is a little bit of a behemoth. It is.
It's cash grab. They're just grabbing money, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's awesome. Maybe it'll be awesome.
Maybe it's gonna be great. And we're just being haters.
Yeah. Well, we just want to hate it because we're upset about the fact that they're getting rid of
the luau's closing. Yeah. Yep. Which does kind of stink. All right. Now we are gonna make you guys a little bit hungry.
So get your snacks out.
Now I can't do this with the scroll and picture thing because my thing is broken. So we're going to do this the old school way.
What?
Where we just scroll through Disney's site. Now, these are the new spring foods coming to the Disney parks. And they already are showing, I don't know how it is spring related, but they're showing the Wookiee cookie.
I know that has nothing to do with spring.
Nothing to do with spring.
Nothing.
I'm
not that I don't love it. But I'm just saying, it has nothing to do. They're just like, hey, we ran out of desserts. Just throw the Wookiee cookie in there.
They could have at least like made it a green Wookiee, like a Grookie cookie.
Dude, put a little flower on it, like a little lapel. You know what I mean?
A little lapel on the thing.
Little lapel right on the cookie. It's
but it's a fantastic cookie. Don't get me wrong.
Oh, really?
I don't like oatmeal cookies, and I love that cookie.
Because we talked about this, it wasn't actually a straight up oatmeal cookie. It was like oatmeal and sugar. You know? Yeah,
it was amazing. All right, so as spring gets into full spring, I see what they're saying. Oh, full swing. I can't even.
I was like,
all right,
spring gets into full spring. Everybody,
I see what looks to be like a pressed panini. I've had that burger, and it doesn't look like a sausage or something. It looks like you squished a hot dog, right? On the left there, it looks like you squished a hot dog. Really, like you ran over a hot dog with a car.
It's kind of sad, dude. That's kind of a sad picture. I don't like how they plated it, but
is it just me, or does it look like you ran over a hot dog with a car?
It looks like it's one of those sandwiches, the other half of the sandwich that you left in your backpack from school.
Oh, I like it, Raging Dino. I like it.
Wookiee springs into
action. I like it.
Nice.
Very nice. Now, I've had that burger. That's at the back lot. It's like a barbecue. It's a burger with pulled pork, and crispy onion strings on it and coleslaw. It's a pretty
Yes,
tasty
please.
burger.
Yeah, it looks good.
So let's see what it says. Okay. So that is a Cuban sandwich at Hollywood Studios. That is the smoked barbecue pulled pork burger and a teriyaki tofu bowl.
I enjoy tofu. I would eat that. I like tofu.
I just don't enjoy tofu when they try to make tofu something it's not. Like I enjoy tofu. Don't make it. Don't make it tofu.
Don't try to make it meat. You know.
Right.
That's what is it? What's that fruit that they always make into pulled pork?
Jackfruit.
Jackfruit. Don't just be tofu. Let jackfruit pretend to be meat.
They ran over a hot dog with an electric handicap cart. Yeah.
No, I think you're right.
Unless they would destroy that tofu bowl. That tofu bowl actually looks delicious.
No, it really does, dude. I like it. I would eat that. I would
totally eat that. I'm down with that.
Oh, Raging Dino.
Now,
you try fried tofu, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah. Crispy fried tofu.
Oh, so good. You'll eat it like popcorn.
All right. So, and what meal is complete without a sweet finish? The Wookiee cookie is back. Did it ever go away?
That's
I don't remember it being gone.
I thought it was always there, but maybe they just have it for spring.
Oh, maybe it is like the McRib. It goes away and it comes back.
And nobody knows why the McRib comes back, but
no. Actually, there's a whole video on why the McRib is the seasonal. It's fascinating. You can get into like a weird hole. They explain the whole reason why it's like it's done because of seasonal pork prices. Pork gets cheap at a certain time of the year, and they can buy the cheap pork to make the cheap sandwich. Yeah,
that makes sense. No, that makes sense.
Okay, so now,
ooh, yeah,
Drew, you're gonna go wild.
What?
For
am I gonna get crazy
offerings?
I'm excited.
At the Kusafari Coffee and Bakery Shop, they have excellent food there, by the way. A marinated pork flatbread sandwich. It's marinated pork, cucumber tomato salad, harissa aioli, and greens with house-made chips. And they also have spiced potato hand pies, fried pastries with seasonal vegetables and pastries. Oh my God. Oh,
I will destroy both of those. Destroy them. Destroy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Now we will be at Hollywood Studios this Friday. We have reservations. What? Drew and Dad will be live if technical things don't go terrible.
Right.
We will be live at Hollywood Studios and maybe even park hop over to Epcot if we have time. I don't know if we have time.
I don't know. Bed Bath and Beyond. We don't know.
I think we need to get a Wookiee cookie. We need to get a Wookiee cookie if it's there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, and the wives are letting us go adventure. It's a field trip, just me and Jamie. All alone.
All alone on our very, very own with nobody there to supervise us. Mm-hmm. Super dangerous.
Very dangerous. And it's fun.
Oh, it is. Now, I'm a little upset. I hate when they do this. They talk about something, but they don't show the picture. It says, calling all wilderness explorers. You don't have to look very far for a culinary adventure because there are some wilderness explorer cupcakes.
Oh,
it's Queen's cupcake update. Because we all know Queen loves the cupcakes. And that cupcake looks totally real. That's totally not photoshopped in there.
Yeah. They're not showing them. But there is a flamingo badge cupcake, which is a coconut cupcake with exotic fruit filling and coconut frosting. White chocolate pearls and a white chocolate flamingo badge. Yum.
I love me some coconut, buddy.
Then at Flame Tree Barbecue, there's a dragonfly badge cupcake, a pink lemonade flavor with strawberry compote, topped with lemon frosting and a dragonfly medallion. Lemon. That sounds good.
Lemon, though. Did you say pink lemonade?
I did, and then lemon ice.
Okay. All right. No, I'll give it a whirl. I'll give it a whirl. I like pink lemonade.
Now,
That's really good.
There are also some new caffeinated beverages at the
I'm
Dino
listening.
Bite Snacks. There is a cold brew iced coffee. Going to be at Dino Bites. And for a sweeter take, you can try the cold brew ice cream float. That sounds good. That's like that affogato thing that I had at Epcot, which was espresso poured over vanilla gelato.
Okay. All right. That sounds delicious.
Yeah,
dude.
you're talking good.
Do you know what's good, Jamie? The game
what?
changer. The game changer.
It's back.
It's back.
I noticed that the other day.
Yep.
I noticed it. I was getting my my refresher, and I
Nice.
almost didn't get the refresher and got a game changer. And I think I should have, because the refresher was not great.
It's okay. It was refreshing, but
It's too watery,
yeah.
and also I think I was turned off by it. I saw them make it. So I gotta go big for this.
He's going
I'm getting
big.
there, and I'm getting there, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get this refreshed strawberry fruit juice. It's gonna be great. And so apparently they ran out of it. So the guy goes in the thing, gets a thing, what looked like a bottle of cranberry ocean spray juice. Glug, 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 into a plastic jug, goes over to the sink, water into the thing, doesn't even shake it, and goes, and then throws a couple pieces of dried fruit in it.
That's tragic, dude. That's a little tragic.
And now I'm supposed to be excited about that when I get it handed to me.
When do you pay like $6 for it?
Yeah. I was like, I so should have gotten a game changer.
So a refresher is basically watered down juice.
Yes, that's exactly
is.
what it is, with some dried pieces of fruit in it.
That's yeah. You should have got the game changer, buddy. I was going to get a regular iced coffee the other day, and I looked over and I went, "They have the game changer." I got it. Life
It's
changing.
Kool-Aid.
Yeah. It's not even Hawaiian Punch.
Legitimately,
Yeah.
it's not even Hawaiian Punch. It's Kool-Aid. It wasn't powdered, but it could have been. I mean,
Might as well have been. Might as well have been.
And they literally just from the faucet filled it with like water.
Water from the lagoon.
I was so turned off.
What insanity is going on right here is what I want to know.
Oh yeah. Okay, so
That just
on
made
the
me super
right-
excited.
So this is these are at the Port Orleans. You
Yep.
can get there are some new beignets and beverages at Scat Cat's Club Lounge, baby.
Ooh.
Scat Cat. I'm the Scat Man.
I'm the Scat Man. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. That song is burnt. Oh, great. It's going to be in my head.
Yeah, you know, you're gonna be all night. You're gonna be like,
Do-do-do-do-do.
okay. Over on the right, buddy, that is an oyster beignet po' boy. It is a Mickey-shaped beignet with fried oysters,
Okay.
lettuce, tomato, Cajun remoulade, house-made pickles, and it's served with potato chips.
Give me that all day long. Yeah.
Dude, we gotta go. We have to go to Port Orleans.
Yes, we do.
We're
Dude, really
canceling.
Yep.
Canceling Hollywood Studios. We're just going to Port
Done.
Orleans to eat beignets and beignet poor boys. Oh my
So you guys
God.
are going to see. We're going to do a whole stream of how many beignets and po' boys we can eat. You just
Yep. Oh my gosh. I'm loopy today. So I'm scrolling through this, right? And as I'm reading, you know, they're talking about all this stuff they have, and one of the drinks they have is a syncopation shift, it says. I swear to God, I thought I read psychopath shift. And I'm like, why would they have a psychopath drink? Look,
well,
it's
almost
right down there. It
time.
says syncopation shift. It looks like Psychopath Man. I'm sorry. I just saw that and I was like, psychopath? Why would you have? Because I just watched the Batman. But
What is a What? I've never even
It
heard
is
that
vodka,
word.
rum, mango, melon liquor, and pineapple juice with a gold cube, or the Bond family's bourbon peach tea with bourbon, peach schnapps, a gold cube, and fresh brewed
Sorry.
sweet tea.
That sounds good, except for all the alcohol. Get rid of all the alcohol, and I'll try it.
Yeah. And Disney's Key West Resort doesn't want to be left out of the whole fun
No, of
because
course
they
not.
have shrimp fritters at Olivia's Cafe and the Gurgling Suitcase Libation and Spirits. That's a mouthful.
A gurgling mouthful.
They look like hush puppies, but
I
they're
was
made
just
with
going to
shrimp.
say, yep, they do look like hush puppies. And I've never had a shrimp fritter. Have you?
No, neither have I, but
Never
I'll try
even-
it.
Oh yeah, heck yeah!
That sounds good to me.
I love shrimp. Wait,
It's Friday morning, afternoon, or even. We'll be doing our stream on Friday in the morning, Drew and I. Probably 10-ish, 10:30-ish maybe, depending on where we get to from our drop-off portion. So we'll be hanging out around Hollywood Studios, trying some foods. Maybe we'll get on a ride,
causing
I
some
don't know.
havoc.
see a character or 5. I don't know.
Yeah.
And we could even ride the what is that thing? The Skyliner, and
Yep.
we wouldn't have to wear masks
I know. And why is that, Jamie?
because they have updated the mask policy for the Skyliner, where if you are a vaccinated individual, you can go mask free.
A mask free. Ah,
Little quick segue into that.
that was nice.
Right? So I just worked it in there while we're talking about the food.
I like that. I like
Now, now the only place that's left where you have to wear a mask are Disney buses and the monorail, which I don't understand how they're like the Skyliner, maybe because it allows fresh air in because the windows are open. How that's different than like you're in a tiny spot versus the giant monorail.
This is what I want to know, Jamie. You have a bus that you need to wear a mask, right? And the whole idea is that it's not ventilated air. I was at the park, dude, and went into the Emporium, and there was 7 million people in the store. Nobody wearing masks. I'm like, this is just crazy, man.
Dusty, it is the honor system.
Yep.
So basically they're just saying nobody has to.
Pretty much.
But the nice way of saying it is that vaccinated people.
Yep.
Ryan
Ryan S., what's up, buddy?
So yeah, you can go on all the rides without masks. You do everything without masks, but like for some reason the monorail, got to put the mask on.
No, like I said, that store, dude. You've been in the stores.
Yes.
When there's 8 million people, and I have people here and here and in my. But no, you're good. You don't need to wear a mask.
Yep. So just know if you want to get on a bus or the monorail, that's it.
Yep.
You don't even have to say it. They just don't ask.
Yeah. You don't really say
That's just
anything.
basically what it is. They just don't ask.
But
No,
if you want
and
to,
it's not one party anymore. They will put more than one in the Skyliner.
and in the monorail, they will jam pack that monorail.
Yes, they
Just
will.
so you guys know.
Now, this is one that Drew and I won't probably be going to. This is the Victoria and Albert's over at the Grand Floridian. This is legit the most expensive restaurant you could go to in Disney. Not exaggerating. Like it's like if there's like ones are $4 signs, it's like $14 signs. Like this little piece of tuna is probably like $80.
That is just, it looks beautiful. I get it.
Gorgeous
But
looking.
But I'd rather
But
take
it's
$80.
a festival dish.
I'd rather take $80 and go eat pizza over at Via Napoli. You know what I mean?
It's a festival dish portion for 14 times festival dish pricing.
Yeah, no.
Ryan, that is super random.
It is, but it makes my brain hurt.
Like I would never do that. Never.
No. Now I have to try it. I'm gonna have
Now
to try
I
it.
want to try it. No, you're right. I do.
Yep.
Speaking
Them
of
are
having to try
gorgeous.
things,
Mm-hmm.
is all of these.
Yep.
So this is at Disney Springs, and they're Dole Whip crazy. So there's a new spot called Swirls on the Water. It's replacing Aristocrapes over by the Goofy Candy Company.
Where nobody
That
eats.
shut down, gone, and they've basically just said stuff it with Dole Whip.
That's
Even though they had that little Dole Whip section over across from the co-op. So listen to this. Dole Whip lime and habanero soft serve nachos.
Yes, please.
Spicy and sweet. Oh.
Yep.
That just sounds, and you can see, look, like if you look into that Dole Whip, there's like bright red. It looks like it has chicken pox.
Yep. Because they hammered it with
They hammered it with
spice.
habanero.
Boom.
And I'm down with that.
I am also
down with that.
Yep.
It is
Give me that.
waffle cone chips topped with Dole Whip lime and habanero soft serve, mango boba burl.
I love it when Jamie tries to talk and he can't because it's usually me doing it.
Mango boba pearls.
Nailed it.
Nailed it. I did that so perfectly. Taijin spice, our favorite spice from the pineapple.
Oh, it's so good. It really is good.
Raspberry sauce and whipped cream. Good God, that's a lot of stuff.
That is.
That sounds
Bring
great.
it.
There is a 50th celebration cone, Dole Whip lemon, cookie dough soft swirl mixed together.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how that lemon and cookie dough, like that just doesn't seem like it.
It doesn't, but I got to try it because it could
Now
work.
I have to try it.
Because it could work.
Or
It really could.
you could try the Dole Whip Flight featuring all 6 featured swirl flavors. And those over 21 can get a sangria float featuring Dole Whip and red wine sangria.
I feel like that would just ruin the Dole Whip.
I think it would. I was hoping that was like a fruit puree.
I love you, buddy.
You know, fruit. Jeez Louise.
I love it. But I
Talking,
agree.
I'm really good at it. It's my number one skill.
He's a
I
wicked
put it
good
on my
talker.
resume. I talk good. I
He
do the
talks
talking
good.
real good.
He talks
I
really
do the
really
talking
good.
real good. Oh, jeez Louise. All right. Now, we have some non-disappointing Mexican street corn, I hope.
Yeah.
Because Drew was disappointed with street corn at the festival.
That was like
I'm gonna-
breadcrumbs, dude. It was just like
Okay, we're
breadcrumbs on it.
All right, hold on. We need to talk about your. So now, if you guys haven't watch Drew's Garden Graze vlog. They did the whole graze. They tried all the foods out. He got the saddest plate of vegetables I have ever seen.
Can we talk about that? Because you were there. We did that together
Yeah.
a couple of years ago. And wasn't the one that we got like there was a lot of veggies
Massive.
and
There was
looked
enough for
really
us
nice.
to split it and have enough not to share with Queen.
Right. But dude, they were grilled and you could taste that grill. You know what I mean? Like it came off the grill. The saddest one I got the other day. It was disappointing. There was like 2 pieces of vegetable. I'm sure you could tell on the vlog. I was not impressed.
It looked so sad.
It did.
It was beyond. It was probably as bad as the fish
Yes.
that I got
Same idea.
when we went, and I got the saddest piece of fish ever.
I got the
Let me
most
see.
beautiful, big, chunky piece. And I'm like, look, Jamie. And he had this little
Okay.
sad.
I'm going to see if I can pull this up while we're talking.
Yeah.
So I've got our old vlog. So
nice. Yeah.
let me see if I can pull up the garden. Oh, yes, I have a picture of it. Yes,
Perfect.
it's actually in the video. And then I can try to pull up Drew's. Okay,
It
here
was
we go.
sad, guys. I'm telling you, it was disappointing.
Okay. Now I'm going to share it. So this was the Dad and Drew version from last year. Okay.
Look at that.
That's
beautiful.
pretty nice
plate.
looking, right? Like it
Beautifully
looks
played.
very well plated. Now let me go to Drew in the moment. In the moment. Okay, boom, boom.
That
boom.
was us being happy after we ate it all.
We were
knowing
so
that we're-
excited. That was such a great. All right, now bear with me, guys. This
Bear
is
with
worth it. This is worth it to
It really
see
is.
what is legit the ugliest and saddest piece of.
No. And the worst part was in the vlog, I'm like, guys, I love this. It was great.
is
We
my
had it
favorite.
before. It was like, no, because we were both like really impressed. Look at that. And just so you guys know, that's how it came. We didn't like move the plate around or anything. That is what I got. Dude,
It doesn't even look.
It's laughable. It's laughable.
It doesn't even look resembling or
Okay.
close.
Okay, everybody, put this vision in your head, Jamie.
Let me see if I
you
can.
go
Let me see if I can do them side by side.
side by side because I want them to really
All right,
understand.
let me see
'cause
if I can get.
we
if
had
I
a
can
great
get this
experience
to be-
when me and Jamie went. It tasted nice and grilled. It was beautiful, nice, nice veggies. But it was sad. It was sad, man.
right, hold
Yeah,
on.
right. Raging Dino. It did. It was like baby food. They just spilled onto a plate and they're like, throw some veggies on there. Call it good.
Yeah, that's good enough.
Good enough. Yeah, it was
right, let's see.
$4.75 Jennifer J. Quinn. It was $4.75 for I think. Yeah, something like that.
Okay. It's gonna. There we go. Come on. All right.
Not
This is as
good.
close as I can get, but let's see if this works. All right, share entire screen. Okay. This is as close as I can get. Nope, it won't let me do it. Son of a gun. It will not let me do it.
silly tech. I'm telling you. No,
But yeah,
and
there you
Queen,
go.
I wasn't impressed.
So
It's not
I'll
impressive.
just bring it back. We'll try to see if we can do it like, one then the other kind of quickly. So that was, you guys saw the other one. This is what we got previously.
So like put it in your mind. Look at that. That's what we
So,
got.
like,
Nice.
There's like the little thing on the side, 2 little dollops. They put the microgreens on top of them. There's some
Yep.
grill marks on there. Really nice. So sear that into your mind, right?
That was what we got. That was what we
And then
got.
this is what Drew and Queen ended up with.
It's so bad. Oh my goodness, dude. Just oh man. I was not happy. I was like, are you serious?
It's a before and after pic.
Yeah.
It is a
Yeah.
before and after.
So that was before the apocalypse. This is after the apocalypse.
Yeah. So
It was sad.
yeah. Terrible.
And yes, Dusty Nelson. It was a joke, man. It was an act. Like I was like, this is ridiculous.
Back to what we were talking about before we tangented.
Sorry, we had a
So
tangent. guys.
Drew got some corn
Yes, I did.
over at the festival,
Yeah.
and it was not great.
No, it was like a little bit of, I guess, garlic butter, but I didn't taste a lot of garlic with breadcrumbs on it.
Panko breadcrumbs, right? Is what you
Yeah,
said?
and I was just like, it was the panko added nothing to the corn. You know what I mean? Like it added no flavor, dynamic to it. It was just like you have corn with some dry breadcrumbs in your mouth. Like it was really
Yeah.
boring.
Now, I have
Really
all
boring.
kinds of questions. So
Yeah.
this is a food truck over at Disney Springs is what they're talking about, these dishes here.
Mhm.
Local Green Orlando.
Okay.
And they have vegetarian and pescatarian dishes. So fish and vegetarian.
Hmm.
So they're one of those in the middle there is the Monster Shrimp Burger. And then they said one of them is the Bubba Sparks vegan pulled pork barbecue sandwich. Why is it Bubba Sparks? Like he's a rapper from the 90s, right?
He so is. He so is.
Like not a great one either.
No. He was a little, yeah.
Like that's the randomest naming of a dish I could think of.
Bubba Sparks, maybe. Bubba Sparks, that doesn't mean anything else, right? That's just like
No, and they're spelling it with two X's, SPARXX. I mean, that has to be the rapper. Like
maybe he created the burger.
Maybe he owns the food truck. I don't know, but
yeah, maybe he could.
And then elote street corn. That street corn looks good, though. I will give him that.
It does, but it looks like a bunch of breadcrumbs on it again.
It does look a little breadcrumby. I like the one with the white cheese on it.
The Mexican street corn.
Mexican cheese. Yeah, that's my favorite.
So good. Yeah, queso blanco.
And this burger looks fake.
Oh, yeah. There's no juice. Or...
Like it looks like a kid's burger.
It almost looks like a sausage.
That you get in a toy. Like you get in a toy.
Yeah, you're right.
Now, this is in the West Coast. This is going over to Trish's land. Okay. So this is at the Red Rose Tavern. It's a breakfast burger, the Beast Breakfast Burger. It's an Angus patty, bacon orange marmalade, egg, and arugula on a toasted bun with a side of potato bites. All of that sounds delicious. That burger looks atrocious.
It looks. It just
does
looks
not
too
look
fake.
like food.
Yeah, I agree. They made it too perfect. I need a little bit of imperfection.
Oh my god!
Looks like a Krabby Patty. It does. It does. And Raging Dino. I agree. It looks soulless. It does. It looks soulless. It's just like, I'm a burger.
Jennifer J. Quinn says the Red Rose Tavern is a no.
Okay. That's good to know.
And then you also have a vegetable quinoa breakfast bowl filled with quinoa, roasted mushrooms, cauliflower, arugula, tomato, potato bites, and spiced lime aioli. If that's what the thing to the right is, why is it not in a bowl?
Right. It looks good, though.
It looks great.
And my question is, why aren't they calling them like potato barrels?
Play kitchen.
Play kitchen food.
Play kitchen food. They're not tater tots, apparently. I would bet you somebody owns the name tater tot.
Oh, maybe.
Like that's like a Kleenex or a, scenario, like a Band-Aid scenario where
Glade. Can't call it Glade, because
right. So I bet you somebody owns the rights to tater tots, so that's why they have to call them potato barrels.
Potato barrels. I'd eat that thing on the right, though. That thing on the right was good. Just in a bowl. I wouldn't want to they go, here you go.
Yeah, it seems like, here you go.
Eat it like an animal.
It's another restaurant before the theme to Pinocchio, and the place was, what is it with Pinocchio and food?
Must be the location, man.
I don't know, man.
Pinocchio never made good food.
All the food tastes like it's wooden, like it's made out of wood, like it's not a real food. That's why that burger doesn't look real. It wants to be a real boy. It wants to be a real boy, but it's not.
I want to be a real burger, but I'm going to be a plain one.
I want to be a real burger.
A burger. Oh yeah, Q-tips,
Oh.
reverse cotton swabs, same idea. Yep, with the potato
Yeah.
barrels.
Yep, I
Yeah,
think that's got to be what it is.
That burger didn't. It looked soulless. I think that's a
It
good.
totally looked soulless.
Yep. No good
Oh
vibes
my
coming from
gosh.
that burger.
No. But one thing that does have good vibes,
Tell me, Jamie. I want to know.
the fact that we are getting a season 2 of Marvel's What If.
What if? And if you guys
So
have
good.
not seen What If, please do yourself a favor and check it out. Check it out.
Yeah.
It's a great series. Really, really good.
And the head writer AC Bradley, who is the head writer of this thing, he's the one who announced that they're fully working on, and it will be coming this year. So we're not having to wait till next year. It's coming in 2022. He said, "See you later this year, kids. Marvel and What If."
What if that doesn't happen?
What if? I don't know. I'd be very upset.
I would also be upset.
I know. It seems like they are totally making it canon to the MCU too, because I think it's going to play heavily into the Doctor Strange
multiverse
thing. And not What If related. They dropped a new trailer for the new Miss Marvel show.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. They say that they're attempting to gear it towards a younger crowd, and maybe that's why it's not hitting me.
Yeah. No, and we're old guys now, and I think you're right.
I'm an old man now, and I think it just doesn't play to my demo.
Yeah, no, because you sent me the thing, and we're like, dude. And I watched it, and I went, it's not hitting the mark for me. Not hitting the mark.
Now, what did hit the mark for me is the Adam Project. Have you watched it yet?
Just watched it last night.
I need to know. What did you think?
Absolutely loved it, dude. It was Ryan Reynolds at Ryan Reynolds' best. It really was. And you typically, I don't know if it's a spoiler because they already tell you right in the trailer.
Yeah.
There is two of him in the movie.
You get a 12-year-old Ryan Reynolds, and the kid who plays 12-year-old Ryan Reynolds.
Oh my goodness, man!
Nails it.
Mm-hmm.
Nails it. So you get 12-year-old Ryan Reynolds. You get Ryan Reynolds. You get Mark Ruffalo playing in like an amazing comedic role.
Great.
So great.
Yep. And Gamora.
And Gamora. See, I don't have any problem with it being a girl, the inclusiveness, just something about the tone of it, like the little bubbles and stuff like that. It didn't work to me.
You know what it felt? It was like, it was very high school music. No, not really high school musical, but you know what I'm saying, dude.
It was very like a Disney Channel show as
very
Marvel.
Disney. It's very, very Disney for a Marvel movie or a Marvel show or whatever.
Now, I'm going to watch something really quick and make sure there is no actual cursing in it. Yeah. Because there is a promo that they did for the Adam Project. It's so good.
It's so good, though. Oh,
so the whole... Okay. So there's a commercial that they did like a preview of this kid who plays Ryan Reynolds. It gets bleeped out. I think we can play. Drew, have you seen it?
I haven't. No, I have not seen it.
If the F word gets bleeped out in something, are you guys okay with that? It's the end of the show, right? You guys are adult, right? You guys can deal with bleeped curse words, right?
Kids or whatever. Yeah. I mean, they're bleeped out as long as it's bleeped out.
They're bleeped curse words. Okay. So this is supposed to be the kid who plays Ryan Reynolds doing a commercial for Kraft mac and cheese. And it's great. It's just amazingly great. So this is the kid who plays 12-year-old Ryan Reynolds.
Kraft mac and cheese. It's like my bathrobe and slippers had a baby on my tongue. Kraft mac and cheese. If your parents don't, stop loving them.
No.
You'll take it to the freshman dance, and you'll get to first base.
What?
You guys Wrexham fans?
Please stop.
So good, you'll want to fire your grandma.
Cut.
Like laying in a warm, wet bed that you're not ashamed of.
Holy shit.
If you don't like it, I'll find you.
Whoa, whoa.
This might be my fault. He plays a 12-year-old me in the movie we're doing. I can fix this. Hey, bud. Listen,
Kraft mac and cheese. Help yourself. And never stop loving your parents.
Wow. That's awesome.
If that doesn't sell you on the movie, I don't know what does.
Oh my
It's
word,
got
it does.
space stuff. It's got like Star Warsy stuff. It's got
Yes, it does.
like it's amazing.
It's so good. And I love the woman who is the antagonist there. The
Yes.
I
Bad guy.
What is the actress's name? I know her. And I can't remember where
I
I've
know
seen
her, but I
from.
can't remember it. But dude, that's the whole thing. Stop loving your parents. Stop it. The lady's just like, no.
She's like, come on, man. Come on, man.
Oh, but there's like so
watch
the
the movie.
kid,
Gotta watch
he
the movie.
channels Ryan Reynolds, man. He's getting beat up by bullies, and like the bully says something. He's like, what did you take, like a bully starter course?
Listen to what you're saying, man.
I'm like, this is so great.
Oh man, no. Ryan Reynolds at his best though, and then you get another younger version of Ryan Reynolds. And
Yeah.
that kid, as an actor, will probably end up channeling literally of Ryan Reynolds. He'll become like the new Ryan Reynolds.
The
man.
new
You
Ryan
watch.
Reynolds.
You watch, man. He
Jennifer
will.
Garner's the mom. I mean, it's
Okay.
great. They
Okay,
nailed it. Let me find the name of the lady who plays the villain.
Yeah, because I know her from somewhere, and I can't put my finger on it, man. Because she's a great
But
actress.
it is a fantastic movie.
Oh,
The Adam Project. Cast.
the Taylor Digginites end credits.
Catherine Keener is what it says her name is.
Okay.
Let
Yep.
me see what we would know her from. She was Trish in 40-Year-Old Version.
There it is.
That's
how I know her.
She was the friend in 40-Year-Old Version, the funny friend.
Yep.
The
Now I got
or the one he's like
The
obsessed
one that
with.
he's the one he wants to date.
Yeah. Oh my God. So perfect. But yeah, it's a great movie. You will enjoy it. It's
fun,
on Netflix.
funny.
It's fun. It's funny. Like it's a rewatchable movie for me. Even like I could go back and like
Oh, yeah.
rewatch that.
Yep. Oh, and you know what too? Also, it has heart. It actually
Yes.
it has heart to the movie.
Like a
I'm telling you.
serious heart. Like more
No,
heart
really,
than
like-
it should.
More heart. No, I agree. More heart than it should, but it all works. Like it all.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, man. Pretty
More
heavy
heart
stuff.
than it should for a Ryan Reynolds movie.
Oh yeah, yeah, right, right. It was
But it
13
was great.
going to 30 sequel.
Okay. Yeah, I can see that maybe.
Yeah.
Two younger versions of each other. Yeah. Drew, what
Yeah,
do you got
buddy.
going on, buddy? What's
It's Queen's cupcake
I hit the button.
update. Because we all know Queen loves the cupcakes. And that cupcake looks totally real. That's totally not photoshopped in there.
Look at that.
As I was
kid.
saying, what do you got
Yeah.
going on, buddy?
What do I got going on? Live stream tomorrow morning about 9:30. We're going to be over at Disney Springs.
Oh, you got some stuff to try.
Yes, I do. And we decided to go over there because there's stuff to try. It is St. Patrick's Day, so we're going to be in the St. Patty's Day spirit. Plus the spring break
Reservations were
crowds.
not possible.
Exactly.
Plus, we couldn't get a reservation at any. of the
No. I wouldn't have I wouldn't even have wanted one. Dude, it was like 120 minutes at every ride at Hollywood Studios the other day. And we're like, we're not dealing with that. And then you and I are going to be having our field trip on Friday.
I can't wait for that.
And
I got treats for us. I got hot sauces.
Oh,
I got gator jerky for us to try. And I have something for us to try in a future stream, which I think we won't do everything on that one live stream.
Right.
But my godson had a Harry Potter themed birthday party, and he had the every flavor jelly beans.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I have 2 boxes of the every flavor jelly beans. And in a upcoming live stream, Drew and I will eat every flavor in the box throughout the live stream. We'll just pop them,
keep popping
until
them.
the box is gone. And some of them are disgusting.
Don't you
There's
tempt me with a good
soap,
time.
There's earwax. There's vomit. Yep, there's vomit. Yep. And then when Stranger gets here, we're going to get together with Stranger. I found the crickets, unfortunately. I know where they are.
Unfortunately. Yep, we're going to eat them.
So, yeah. I will do my best to make that happen.
Yeah.
But if not, I have duct tape.
Yep. He does. I've seen it.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's cool, man. That's awesome. You guys are going to have a good time at Disney Springs. Try those nachos, man.
Yeah, well, I want to try the flight. I like that flight. I think we might try that. We might do a vlog on it. I don't know. We'll see what we get into. And there's a $13 burger. There's a $13 burger over there, dude.
Where's that one
reviews. You'll have to ask Queen. She just showed me. She goes, "Look at the burger," and I went, "Ooh, I want to eat that."
Try the cookie. If you can get to Gideon's, try the cookie. Like I got there on the other day, and there was a 20-minute wait. Like I didn't even have to do virtual queue. Middle of the day at 12 o'clock.
Really?
So yeah.
Okay. All right.
I don't know what happened, but you get the cookie and you get the salty. They call it a salty. So ask them, "Can I get a salty?"
Can I get a salty?
And you'll get
Can
that
I act
salted,
salty? Yeah.
that salted caramel cold brew. Oh, I want it right now.
Brews.
I want it right now.
Well, I'm gonna have it tomorrow probably.
Go for it, buddy.
I'm gonna do it. But what do you got coming up? You've been doing some vlogs lately.
I've been vlog crazy. I think I've put up 13 videos in the last 8 days.
Nice.
So I've got all kinds of I've been doing lots of shopping over at Epcot and Disney Springs. I think I may still have some sort of vlogs left that I need to put out. We tried some of the treats from the Kringla Bakery over at Epcot. We did not try the school bread.
Oh, gotta try the school bread. Man.
I should have, but we went for 2 other ones and they were not.
Yeah.
Or one was terrible. The other was pretty good, but why don't they warm them up? The treats there need to be warmed up. If it's a baked good, you're gonna send me something that looks like an apple pie, but then you're not gonna at least stick it in the microwave for 30 seconds so it's warm.
Well, that's the frozen area. You know how they do it over in the frozen area.
Everything's cold.
Everything's cold. See how I did that?
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, that's what I got going on. And then I'll be with you guys on Friday.
Oh yeah.
And hopefully starting next week, since the kiddos' spring break will be over, I'll be back to doing some live streams during the days from Disney Springs and the parks and stuff like that during the week. I think I finally got my setup set up. So I'll be testing that on Friday with Drew. And if that all works out, I'll be doing some more live streams.
Heck yeah. Gotta get the lives, baby.
Drew.
Yeah.
What is the only way to live, my friend?
There's only one. There's only one way to live.
Sure, there's not 2.
No.
2.
Is there?
So it's
only one.
phase 1.
Phase 1 of living in the moment. Not
2.
phase 2 yet. Wait for phase 2.
What about phase potato in the moment? Is there a potato
in the moment? That'll probably be tomorrow. Because the Irish and potatoes and see how I did that?
I see where you're going with that. Gotcha.
But that guy, you know what he's not going to do tonight? Guess what he's not going to do?
Phase 3.
There'll
be no phase 3.
There'll be no phase 3.
There is no phase 3 or 4.
He never does phase 3. Never.
No, never.
Never. Nope.
So that's it, guys. We will see you on Friday live from Hollywood Studios.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.